Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube. I'm Dan, and this is the news and rumors video for March 25th, 2025. First off, I want to apologize for the late posting. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, and it took some time to get it all straightened out, but I should be back with some pretty consistent videos. Let's get to the news. Mariah May's contract status update. According to Fightful Select, former AEW Women's Champion Mariah May is nearing the end of her current contract. It is set to expire this summer. AEW is going to be doing all they can to keep her. Also expect WWE to make an offer. She won last year's AEW Owen Hart Cup and the AEW Women's Championship. So Tony Khan should be willing to put quite a bit of money her way. I believe Mariah May is probably top 5 AEW. She's not spectacular by any means, but not terrible by any means. I think a stint in NXT would be great for her. Get her to learn the WWE style. I'd much rather see her in WWE than in AEW. I think WWE's women's division could use her on a lower level, and she's a good wrestler, but still needs work. Our next story is several former WWE stars sign legend deals. Former WWE and ECW champion Mark Henry, former WWE Women's Champions Victoria and Jacqueline, former WWE Tag Team Champions Axe, Smash, and Crush of Demolition, and former manager Armando Alejandro Estrada have all signed WWE Legends deals, which allow WWE to create merchandise, action figures, and video game characters. The terms of these contracts aren't generally disclosed. I think they're a great way for the older legends to continue to make an income on, and I really think it's great. The Dudleys have one of these deals. $1 Million Man has one of these deals. Several other superstars from back in the day. I really think they're a good thing for the company and a good thing for us fans because they allow us to get new merchandise and figures and video games and other stuff with the old school characters, and I just think it's absolutely great. Next up, a D-Generation X member is taking on a role in the WWE ID program, and it's probably not the superstar you would think. When I first read the teaser to this story, I thought it was going to be Road Dogg. But no, X-Pac is working with WWE ID program talent. He's watching videos of their matches and giving them advice on what to improve and what parts of their characters they should keep. X-Pac, whose real name is Sean Waltman, is a two-time WWE Hall of Famer as a member of DX and the NWO. He also is currently under a WWE Legends contract. I think any advice these kids can get from someone who's been there is great. I think the fact that these guys are willing to give that advice and help the next group of talent come up, I think is spectacular. And I think if I were especially a light heavyweight wrestler, I would really like to learn from Sean. He's an excellent wrestler. He was interesting on the mic and quite entertaining. If you want to see a real good X-Pac match, it would be, I want to say, the 92 or 93 season of Raw. He faced off with Bret Hart in what was easily his best match. Also, he was known for his storyline with Razor Ramon. And later on, with Shane McMahon and the Greenwich Posse, uh, from the mean streets of Greenwich, Connecticut. um, but I think it's great to see that he's helping the next generation come along. Our next story comes from across the pond in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The Road to WrestleMania live event results. Rey Mysterio defeated Finn Balor. I think that was good booking. Charlotte Flair defeat Piper Niven. I can't see how that could have went any other way. Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker defeated Sheamus. I want to see that belt on Sheamus. I really think he deserves it. I think he's done everything else for the company and done well, and deserves a chance at holding on to that title at some point in time in his career. Gunther and CM Punk ended in a double count out again. You can't have Gunther pin Punk. You can't have Punk pin Gunther. That's a great way to get out of the match. The WWE Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, defeated the New Day. Andrade defeated Carmelo Hayes. Braun Strowman and Jimmy Uso, kind of a unique tag team. They defeated Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And in the main event, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes defeated Solo Sikoa in a cage match. That would have been an interesting show to see. I would have really liked to have seen the Gunther and Punk match. I would like to have seen the Cody and Solo cage match. Overall, a good little house show for the crowd. I'm sure they enjoyed it. Our final story comes from WrestleVotes. WWE Hall of Fame to induct a tag team. Earthquake and Typhoon, who were known as the Natural Disasters, will be inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2025. They were one of the largest tag teams in WWE history, as well as former WWE Tag Team Champions. They were a dominant force in the 90s and deserving members of the Hall of Fame. They're going to join headliner Triple H, Michelle McCool, and Lex Luger, with other names expected to be added. I'm curious to see who's going to do the induction speech for the Natural Disasters. A lot of their dignitaries aren't around anymore. Maybe Cody could do it, being that Typhoon's his uncle. Either way, it'd be great to see this. The only thing I wish is that Quake would have been there. Every WWE Hall of Fame has a moment where I openly weep like a little bitch. And that will probably be it. Seeing Earthquake added, he definitely deserves it. Like, share, and subscribe to the videos. I'm going to have an NXT update tomorrow for this tonight's show. Please subscribe and watch the videos, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you, and you have a great day. Bye.